America is not a racist country.
Ladies and gentlemen, the autopsy report has been revealed for Jayland Walker, and it is said that he was shot 46 times. But at the end of the day, what difference does that make? Even 46 times is too many times to shoot a person. You don't need to shoot 46 times in order to kill someone. And he should not have been shot at all. And that's the bottom line. So I'm going to go ahead and play this audio for you, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the results of the autopsy report for Jayland Edward Walker.
Jayland Walker had 46 gunshot wounds on his body, autopsy summary finds. Unarmed black motorist was shot dozens of times by police in Akron, Ohio. By Joseph Pisani. July 15, 2022, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Jayland Walker, the unarmed black man who was shot and killed by police in Akron, Ohio, had 46 gunshot wounds on his body, according to a summary of his autopsy released Friday. It couldn't be determined how many times Mr. Walker was shot, because it's possible one bullet could cause multiple wounds, said Dr. Lisa Kohler, the Summit County Chief Medical Examiner. 26 bullets were found in his body, she said during a press conference. The information released Friday was a summary of the autopsy and not the full report. A spokeswoman for the Summit County Medical Examiner office said the full report couldn't be released because the death was ruled a homicide. A spokesman for the Akron Police Department didn't immediately respond to a request for comment Friday. Mr. Walker, 25 years old, was killed on the morning of June 27 after police said Mr. Walker fled a traffic stop. During the pursuit, a police officer reported a suspected gunshot coming from the driver's side window of Mr. Walker's silver Buick, according to video of the incident. Mr. Walker later exited the car from the passenger seat and several officers chased him on foot, with at least one initially trying to subdue him with a taser. Then police body camera videos show multiple officers fired dozens of times at Mr. Walker. Mr. Walker was unarmed when he was shot, Akron Police Chief Stephen Milet said. Police say a gun and a loaded magazine were found on the driver's seat of the vehicle. Bobby DiCello, a lawyer for the Walker family, has said the most important fact of the case is that Mr. Walker was running from police without a weapon. The killing led to protests in Akron, and an investigation into the incident is ongoing. The 8 officers who fired their guns have been placed on paid administrative leave, according to Chief Milet. Mr. Walker's body arrived at the medical examiner's office in handcuffs, Dr. Kohler said at the press conference Friday. He had no drugs or alcohol in his system. The bullets caused multiple injuries, including hitting his heart, lungs, and a major artery to his leg, causing him to die of blood loss, the summary said. A gunshot wound on Mr. Walker's face fractured his jaw, it said. 5 gunshot wounds were on his back, Dr. Kohler said. But she said it couldn't determine whether he was shot while running away or if it was due to his body turning as he was shot. The medical examiner's office said representatives for Mr. Walker's family viewed the summary before it was released. Attorneys for the family didn't immediately respond to a request for comment Friday. Write to Joseph Pisani at joseph.pisani@wsj.com.
Okay, y'all. So it has been revealed in the summary that there were 46 gunshot wounds in his body. And I don't care, that is overkill. And you got some idiots out here that'll try to justify that to you. It is no justification for that at all. And, I just hope the family can finally move forward with their lawsuit. And, nothing is going to bring Jayland back, but hopefully they can get some closure from this. How do you forget about your loved one? I mean, this incident is going to be lifelong. They're going to remember this incident. They're never going to forget it. And no matter what, Jayland did not deserve to go out like that. See, it's always a tough one when they gun somebody down that didn't have a police record. You know how they are. They like to imply, we're all criminals. We're all walking around here with criminal records. And see, when you get to somebody that has nothing like that in their background, like Jaylen, now you got to scramble around and make up other excuses. But at the end of the day, there is no excuse for somebody to be shot 46 times. You must be really bad at your job if you have to shoot any suspect that amount of times. You know, a police dog gets better treatment in America than a black man. And we know any non-black suspect get better treatment, and in many cases don't even get killed. Look at all the mass shooters that have been taken in alive, and they have murdered multiple people, but they walk them to the car like they just went in the store, or went into a location, or in a park like they just went shoplifting. It is just unbelievable. Not a scratch on them, but they took out multiple people, and their constitutional rights were still respected no matter what. But Jaylen, he runs, okay, so you're trying to say other groups of people, y'all don't run? You most certainly do, and there's tons of videos to prove it. And then I did a story on Lance Stores, who took out three officers and a police dog. The only thing they did was rough him up some, but he still lived and went to jail. So don't tell me there are no differences in how we get treated. You can miss me with the whole thing. Again, my condolences to the Walker family and for their loss. You certainly did not deserve this. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.